Y'all, y'all will not believe what's happening. You will not believe what's happening here in Northeast Ohio. Where's my yo? What is this? Some lotion or something? Oh, it must be open. Yeah, it is freaking snowing. Y'all be, I can't make this up. I can't make it up. I can't really see it because it's so fine. But it's snowing. It ain't snowing a lot, but it's snowing. That's all that matters. Can't find my little head scarf. I must have put it away. Whatever. I don't like for my head to be cold. I thought I had it in the car, but I didn't. Okay, I mean, it's like, are you serious? North Coast, Cleveland, Stephanie, take a look at the deals. Are you serious? Jetta! Hey, girl. Hey, Kim. Kim. Y'all, it's freaking snowing. It, I cannot make this up. Y'all see that? I know my windshield ain't that clean. It's why? Just finished, yo. Just finished my work video. My work video? Yes, girl. Why? What time is it? Ooh, it's 8:08. Let's go to work. Mm-mm. I cannot with this bipolar weather. Ew. I hope y'all Resurrection Sunday was great. Mine was. Who that preacher preach? Lord have mercy. What if Jesus hadn't have gotten down from the cross? Woo! Lord have mercy. Okay. Did you see your grandbabies yesterday? Thank you, Jetta. Snow, low. We've had lots of rain. I know. Hello, Lord God. Had a great Sunday. We were supposed to get I we supposed to get rain today. Ain't say nothing about no snow. I ain't got a doggone hat on my head either. I ain't got nothing on my ears. I do not like for this part of my head to be cold. It's just something to put on my ears. Hot pot. Oh, hot pot. Yes, had all of them except two. Yeah, I had all my son's kids except for his baby girl. She like two. I can't. I have to wait for her to grow up. Yeah, I can't. On the weekends, I can't deal with no toddlers. I cannot. I cannot. I don't know what they doing over there. After dealing with them all week, no ma'am, no sir. Mm, I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear no fighting. I don't want to hear no nut. My all my granddaughters. When I was at church yesterday, Um, what you doing today? Did you visit all your grands? I had like, oh yeah, I already said that. They got too much energy. I'm going to work, Kim. I'm on my way to work, girl. You know what? If I had have known what I known about this job, I would have rethought this job. I wouldn't have took it because this is my job is ran by organization, right? And these people don't believe in taking no days off. There no snow days. I had to take my snow days. I'm like, y'all got me bad. Y'all got me bad. It was like real bad that one day, and I was like, I'm not going to work in that stuff. I don't care if I do work 15 minutes away. I wasn't going to work. They made it work. Shoot, nope, I didn't. They made it work. All last week I only had 7 kids though, but well, I had 9. They had to take 2 of mine and then put them in the other class. And then one day I had 8 because they just went ahead and left me with 8. They was like, well, as long as they all over 2.5, you can have 8. It's like, all right, bet. I'm surprised it's open on Easter Monday. Oh yeah, girl, these no Easter Monday is not a vacation, not a holiday for them. Good Friday ain't even a holiday for them. They was open Good Friday. I told my manager went on vacation. My administrator went on vacation. Wednesday was her last day, and me and her was talking. I said, you know what? I I don't work on Good Friday. I forgot to tell you that when I started this job. And she was like, well, put it in for next year, girl. Our school was closed. I know all the schools closed today. All the schools closed today. All my grandkids is off. I left my granddaughter in the bed. When it's 12, that's in the 12th grade, she at home in the bed. Her school closed. My other grandkids, they school closed too. And they already had their spring break. So they get off they off. They had my other kids, grandkids, my 6. They had spring break last week, went back to school, had was off on Good Friday and off on Monday. So the school system ain't stupid. They set it up where they can be off. They got personal days, a teacher day or whatever day on Monday today. So they got spring break. They went back to work for 4 days and back off for 4 more. And honey, all they gotta do is hang in there for about 10 more weeks, and they y'all good. Shh, I should have held on to my horses and stuck to my guns and not got a job until I got in the school system. I would be at home in the bed right now. But I'm like, yeah, this organization, I'm telling you, had I known, I should have looked more into them because they don't care nothing about these teachers. They about the money. And look, on these days, on those snow days and stuff like that, them parents didn't bring their doggone kids. They didn't even close Christmas Eve. They closed at 12 o'clock, and there wasn't even that many kids there. The kids that was there, y'all should have closed. They all the teachers got off except for like they only kept a few of them. You know, they didn't schedule them because they knew what kids would be there and what kids wouldn't because they all had already asked the parents. And they ain't need no. I think it was maybe 3 or 4 teachers in that building. In the fall, the school systems will need people. We get out May the 22nd. We had spring break in March. Yeah, they did too. Cause Easter fell real early this month. In the month this year. So they all had spring break already. My granddaughter that I live with, her spring break was last week. Yeah, last week, and then she get today off. She got the Friday before her spring break, this Saturday, Sunday, and today. So she still got like, those 2 extra days. Yeah, yeah, they can because they got to make their money, girl. But you know what? Mm-mm. I was going to, I was gonna go, finish my schooling with this daycare center, schooling with this daycare center through Teach. But if I do it, then I will be obligated to um, stay at this daycare for like a whole nother year after I graduate. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. Cause the older I get, the harder to get for somebody want to hire me. So the best thing to do is to make my move now. Make my move now. What are you doing? Oh, he out here doing edging up the edges, girl, in the snow. Partner, you are dedicated. I feel you. Eh, hey, hey, hey. So true. Lord at Queen. I don't blame you. Yeah. I can't read. I'm gonna read that one I stop. This school feel like they've been closed forever. How I know? Cause I gotta do 20 miles every time I come past here when these kids is at school. I feel like I ain't did 20 miles coming past here in 2 weeks. I know, Kim. I know, girl. Listen, push come to shove. I'm just gonna have to come south. I'm gonna have to come south. You talk to your I was about to say your pastor. You gonna have to talk to your what's his name? Your principal. Oh, today are not loyal to jobs. They will quit in a heartbeat. Girl, cause the jobs ain't loyal to the people no more. It'd be different if they was loyal, if they really cared about them. But it's some of them do. I ain't gonna say all of them don't. But the organization that I work for, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. For me, it's all about for them. You can tell when it's all about the money. They want all of their daycares to look like land. We can't put nothing on the walls. All of the toys and stuff that we get is supposed to come from their organization because I guess they get their stuff from a certain place. It's all wood, so they you can only put the pictures up on their boards that they got for us, and we can't have no color in that room. Messed up her name. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. I see what you're saying. We can't have no color. We can't put our like the stuff that we do for the kids on the walls. We can put some of it up, but it has to be inside of this. Uh, it's I forgot what the boards they got for us. There's only three of them. We got three big ones. I had four, but the one teacher messed it up and put something on there. I don't know what she put on there. Girl, I'm like, this room is boring. They don't want too much. They said too much stimulation. The color causes too much stimulation for the children, and they want them to be calm. And so they figure earth tones. I get it. I like earth tones. earth tones is better to keep the kids calm. Well, the only earth tones that we can use is a brown, a beige, a light blue. They create in this ugly green, like your circle time. My circle time was, it was colorful on my wall. I got the big letters and alphabets and stuff like that for my toddlers when I in my house. My circle time was nice. You can see it on one of my pictures that I put on there. Honey, I came in there and I'm thinking like, okay, we can rate. Shoot, she was like, we can't do none of that. We have to use their stuff, and it's just boring. But you know what I do? I make it exciting. I don't use stuff that's on that wall. I keep their stuff on the wall. I use the the day and the weather part. That's the only one I use. I put their alphabets up there, so I use that. I use that. Turn this heat down. I use that. But that other stuff, I don't be bothered with that, honey. I create stuff. I bring in posters. We use the posters in circle time, and when we're done, I put them away. I bring different things in for we can use puppets. We got puppets and stuff like that. I'm getting ready to start creating. We got a easel. I'm gonna get a felt board and tell like little stories or whatever like that on the felt board. So I be creative. I ain't got time to be messing around with you. You messing around with some 2-year olds, okay? If you don't grab their attention, they gonna be all over the place in that circle time. And the ones that did have the attention span of a little pea, they wouldn't you couldn't get their attention for nothing. Sounds more like yes, yes, Kim. I mean Jetta, yeah. Everybody knows bright colors. Exactly. Exactly. Kids like bright colors. That's what get their attention. That's exactly what gets their attention is bright colors. Honey, this place is boring. I might even do a little video and not get the kids in there. Just show y'all the classroom. It's like this is ridiculous. And I have a big classroom too. I can have up to in my classroom I can have up to I think 12 2-year olds. She tried to keep the 2-year olds down because it's not easy. Glad she recognized that dealing with 2-year olds. But I can only have 8 by myself. But they all have to be over 2 years old. I mean 2.5. If any of them is under 2.5, I can only have 7. Even if I have one, I got 2 kids that's under 2.5, and that means I can only have one. I mean 8, 7. My my assistant teacher been out. She been out all week. Last week she was sick. She had that virus, y'all. She had that bad virus. Let me tell you how she came to work. She didn't come Monday. She came to work on Tuesday, coughing and hacking, barely breathing because her chest was so heavy. Her chest was so heavy, and she got asthma. And I said, "Girl, what's going on?" I said, "Oh, you need a mask, girl, with all that coughing." And I felt bad afterwards, right? I said that. But I ain't want to get sick because I got sick from this place. And I was down for like 7, 8 days, 7 days. And then I was still like regular sick after that. Them folks gave me COVID. I know I got COVID from that other teacher because she had it, but the administrator told her don't say nothing. Okay? That's what I found out later. I was so mad. Y'all got me banned. But this girl, I called the administrator. I said, "Do we got any masks?" She was like, "We not allowed to wear masks. Who needs a mask?" I said, "Brenda, she is sick. Um, will not keep it, but keep it away from you." Hey, hello. Hopefully she keeps it. So she said we not allowed to wear masks. And she said Brenda is. I told her Brenda was sick. She said, "Send her upstairs to me." Girl, she sent her upstairs. They sent her home. I ain't seen her since. That was last Tuesday. But I've been in touch with her over, me and her text back and forth and all that. And she was like, "I'm so sorry that I'm like, girl, don't be sorry. Because you probably got it from one of these kids, or her kids go to another daycare and they probably got it from one of them kids." I said, "Just get better." I told her when she left, I said, "Go to the hospital and tell them doctors to give you some steroids and some antibiotics to open up your lungs." She always at the hospital. I don't know why she didn't do it. Yeah, they said, you know why they said you're not allowed to wear masks? Because if you that sick, you don't need to be there. You should go home. I'm all right. Okay, I'm sick. I can't wear a mask. I need to go home. I need to, I need to go home. That's what they said. So yeah, girl, when she left out of that classroom, and a note that you have to wear a mask. Hello. So she coming. She said she'll be back today. Man, prayerfully she is much better. So I haven't talked to her again since Friday. But honey, let me tell y'all how I sanitized that room when that woman left and went home. Them kids went to sleep. I wiped everything. You understand me? I wiped everything, chairs, table, every surface, doorknobs, door window seals, the bigger toys. She was only there for an hour. I ain't care. I sprayed all them toys with the bleach solution that they give us. Honey, ain't nobody got time to be sick again. My daughter locks me in the bedroom when I get sick. She don't really lock me in there. She just be like, "Ma, just go lay down." She be like, "Don't be cooking." She don't want me in the kitchen. She don't want me touching nothing when I'm sick. Cause she don't want to get sick. She don't like getting sick. That's my daughter that got OCD. She like, don't touch nothing. Go to your room. I'll take care of you what you need. She passed it through the door. I was like, the shenanigans. You definitely getting outside experience. Girl, hello. That makes no sense at all. Masks are to help prevent sickness as well as passing it. I told you they like if you that sick, go home. You don't need to be here with no mask on. I agree. Bye. I agree. Come on, let's go punch in, y'all. I'm gonna have to like before I be late. I don't like to be late. I do not be late. Since I've been here, I don't think I was been late like 3 times.